Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today, and today we're talking about Dalio versus Cathie Wood. This is a Bitcoin war at this point, man. Like, they just go back and forth like crazy, and I want to know what your opinion is on Bitcoin. Is Dalio right or Cathie Wood's right? We have to understand, we have to get into this article because Dalio warns of regulators will kill Bitcoin if it becomes too successful. Can you imagine that? And I remember someone talking about the gold standard and how I think FDR killed the gold standard and just actually made it like not like usable pretty much, because he wanted cash. So I don't see this as being too far-fetched. Like, imagine Bitcoin taking over the monetary system. Like, how would the government go to react? How is it going to react to that? We already seen what China's done to Bitcoin. They like pretty much banned it. Like, why wouldn't the US do that? Like, why couldn't the US do the same thing? Like, it's not some crazy thought process, something that could just never happen. Like, so you have to understand that if it does threaten government, because remember, government is all about their money, so if it's threatening their money, they're gonna find a way to do something about it. We already seen what happened with Coinbase with their lending program when they want to lend money, like crypto out, and the government's like, boom, hell no. So you see, the government is already doing stuff to like kind of stop the crypto game a little bit. So it's not that far-fetched that Dalio feels like the regulators can kill Bitcoin. But Cathie Wood on the other side, her prediction of cryptocurrency will hit 500,000, man. If she is right, do you know how many people are not even gonna work anymore? Imagine that happens in 5 years. Yo, tell me, if that happens in 5 years, half of the population, half of the people below are just like middle income who have invested in Bitcoin. No one's working anymore. 500,000, man. Jeez, like, that is just so far-fetched, but it's possible, man, because Bitcoin was at a low number before, like back 10 years ago, when no one predicted Bitcoin would get this amount. So it's not that far-fetched, but who knows, man. Cathie Wood might be right on this, man. Guys, can you please like the video, subscribe to my channel, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, please. I beg you guys. Thank you, man. So let's get into this. Dalio said regulators will shut down Bitcoin if the cryptocurrency becomes too successful. Dismissed predictions by Ark Invest Cathie Wood that its price would increase tenfold within 5 years. Speaking at the SALT conference on Wednesday, the founder of Bridgewater Associates said Bitcoin would be a viable investment alternative as long as it was accepted for payments, but added, I think at the end of the day, if it's really successful, regulators will try to kill it. And those are big words, because we understand that Bitcoin is becoming the new currency, kind of, because when you're allowed to pay for stuff, we see what happened with El Salvador, allowing payments in El Salvador with Bitcoin. When Elon Musk allowed payments with Bitcoin, when people are going to allow more payments with Bitcoin, it's going to open up the floodgates, right? But on the other hand, we have to understand that, like, if this affects your actual cash, because that's all the government, that's what the government strives for, having that huge advantage of being like the leader, and basically being the leader in like having the cash reserves and being the leader in that, the USA. So if they're gonna give that up to people that have Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is just everywhere. It's not one country that has control of the Bitcoin, not like how USA has control of the dollar. When you think about Bitcoin, people keep saying that Bitcoin has no value, which I kind of agree with, and I pretty much kind of agree with that. But at the same time, like, we put gold. Like, what about gold? Bitcoin can just be the new gold. It doesn't have to have some crazy value. Like, gold doesn't have a value amount, but gold is still successful as an investment. Or art doesn't have a specific dollar amount, is what someone's willing to pay for it. So why can't Bitcoin be that same way? So that's how I'm seeing Bitcoin. It can be exactly like gold or like art, like in the future. So I'm not sure if I totally agree with Dalio. Tell me what you think about that down below, because I can't see Bitcoin like losing that much value. Like it's so hard to fathom because someone's always gonna pay for it in the long run, in my opinion. He also took issue with Wood, who told the SALT conference, an annual gathering of hedge fund managers in New York City, on Monday that she expected Bitcoin to be worth $500,000 in 5 years. Man, it doesn't make sense. If we really believe in that, we should just put our money in there right now. If she really believes in that, how does she not have more money in Bitcoin? If you're that confident, to say that, I don't understand. I just, it doesn't make sense to me. Dalio's comments come after Gary, chair of the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, called on Congress for more regulatory powers to deal with the wild west of cryptocurrencies. And that's it right there. That's it right there, man, because the government is honestly looking hard at all the cryptocurrencies. So that's it for crypto, guys. Tell me if you believe in this, man. This is pretty interesting news because if this is true, then maybe we have to sell out of crypto in like what, 5 years, 6 years until, because if the government hints at any of this, crypto's gonna crash like crazy. If the government hints at any of this, that they're just gonna put their foot down, gonna ban crypto, whatever they're gonna do, regulate it hard, it's just gonna crash. So if you like this video, can you like this video? Subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Help me out. Thank you. Peace.